Hello, today we are going to see to set up a Git on Ubuntu with the help of IDE and NetBeans, and we are going to see the source control, how we are manage the source control using the Git. We need to visit the website. Here we are found some installation path and installation process. First of all, we need to run this command. This will install the Git on Ubuntu. In order to configure, you need to run this command. Once you got register your username and your email ID. For this, write the command git config user.name. It will provide you the username that you registered. Now git config user.email. It will provide the proper email that you just now register in the configuration section. Now Git repository is completely set up with your Ubuntu. Now it is the time to initialize the Git repository and make a project that belongs to this repository, and we will make a proper source on version control. So for this, you need to make a common Git repository on your system. For this is my default repository. To create this repository, now once you run this command with your super user credential, the Git repository is initialized. In my case, it's already initialized, so this command will reinitialize my Git repository. Now this is the common location. Suppose if in future you want to clone the Git repository into your IDE, then you can use this particular location. Otherwise, you can directly create and your versioning system from NetBeans itself. So this is a newly created folder. It's not yet initialized with the Git repository. The another way of installation of this Git repository is tools, then plugin. Just make a search over here and you will find this Git toolbar. So with the help of this Git toolbar, you can install this plugin directly to the NetBeans. Otherwise, whatever the way which we selected, by that also we can install. So once the Git repository is installed in your system and it is linked with the NetBeans, it comes under the team. Now go to the Git and initialize a repository. Here it is asking the root path. So the root path is a folder that we recently created. Once you select that folder, click on OK. Now we are going to create a project. To create this PHP file or PHP project. Now this time to add a particular file. So my first PHP web page. Now my first PHP web page is added, but it is still not added with the Git repository. The repository browser will allow us to see whether our branch is created properly or not. Now we need to add this project with our repository. So right click to that project and go to the Git option and then add it. After adding this, you need to make a commit over there. So whenever you are going to commit it, show you the options which files is added recently and which file is added or modified. So as I make a commit, the color of this particular section is also be changed. If I am making any changes here, like I add this particular line, so this is marked by one gray symbol, and it is saying that one line is added, as well as the color of this particular file is going to be changed. Now we are going to add one more file. I'll say home.php. So home.php colored is green. It means it's recently added but not committed. Index.php, it was committed plus modified. Now I commit both the files. So here it is clearly showing home.php is added and index.php is modified. So as by the way of Git, it is very easy to manage code versioning and repository source control on your Ubuntu with the help of NetBeans.